Just nipped out to the van for some bits, and oh my, how good do these look. Just fitting these today. I'll do a bit of a walk around and show you, but look how good they look from outside. They're not finished yet, just sealing them all in, but to be fair, I wanted to show you something anyway. It's a nice get. So this one here, this one's on T-post. So basically, we can line the T-post, there your T-post there, we can line the T-post up with the window so everything lines up perfectly. But not only that, when you want to just get to your opening window, which happens to be the middle one on this one, you can just open the middle panel. You've not got to bifold 2 panels to get to that. So ease of use in mind. Longevity as well. It's less strain on the shutter. It's only, each one's single hung. So it's less weight on the hinges and stuff. They're good hinges anyway, but you know, the less strain you can put on it, the better. So obviously you've got your straight down privacy. Straight up, fully closed when you're sleeping. So that's that. I'm going to leave them all open, let plenty of light in. And then, look how nice that is. Dressing room. This, I wanted to show you this. So just little things that I've picked up over the years, and I don't really even think anything of it because I'm doing it all the time. But I think it's worth mentioning. So basically the way a shutter's made is they take the height of the shutter, you take your louver sizes, fill that gap with as many louvers as you can, and then and obviously the frame, and then any whatever's left where you can't fit another louver in, they cut this to size, top and bottom rail. So you can't really tell, but these 2 windows, the drops are different by about I shouldn't really say about, I don't like saying about, but it, you know, it's about 8 mil, something like that. So what I suggested to the customer, and this is what I do, and I discuss everything at the point of sale as well, is making both shutters the same size, which obviously has to be the smallest, which is that one. So you'll notice that there's a smaller gap under that than there is in that. So what we do is we fill that with foam, you know, from an insulation point of view, and obviously not letting the light through and stuff like that. But basically what it means is, if I'd have ordered that shutter and that shutter 8 mil different on the height, what we may have ended up with is an extra slat in this one, and this top rail being tiny, just because of 8 mil. So it's just things you pick up over the years, and it seems obvious now I've said it, but trust me, not everyone's doing it. I see some good jobs, I see some bad jobs as well. And look at this, I love this. Wave curtain. So these are all connected inside the headrail, so as it evenly distributes the pleats. So it keeps it all nice and neat, nice and uniform, but also, how good does that track look? Right, next, obviously this one, we've already seen this, so there we go. You can fold them right back and they'll stay. That's the sign of a shutter well fitted. Sometimes easier said than done, you know, if you've got bifolding panels and stuff, or if it's big and there's a lot of weight on it. But if it's all nice and square and it's not overly heavy, which it's not because they're all single hung and not overly big anyway, then you're able to leave them in the open position. I am going to seal all these in. That's what I went to the van for then, actually, some wipes for while we're doing that. This house really is beautiful, and I came here when it was literally a building site, and it's very different now, very nice. So shutter there, mid rail on that one to line up with the window. It helps make the panel more secure, but also it gives you more control over your light and your privacy, so you can just close the bottom. Basically, I always follow the blueprint of the window. So this one, there's just one window there. So, let's lean over this. So we just do it one panel, if possible, as long as it's within spec. We don't really like to go out of spec. You can do it, but it's not something I do. Again, we're going to seal all these shutters in. Last time I came, there was a ladder here. When I came measuring up, these stairs weren't in. So these ones, obviously because it's like a cottagey type building, very low down, not a problem. Even for child safety and stuff, because there's no loops, no choking hazards. So there we go. And again, shutters are well fitted, nice and level, so when you open them, they will stay open. Some people might take that for granted, but there's some people out there just throwing shutters in, not to the standard that we do. We slow everything down and do everything the right way. So you can see this one's just being sealed in. Those two bifold left, that one opens right by itself, and even though that's bifolding, it still stays back, again just because it's been well fitted. I'll show you the frames that we use, because this is something that's not standard within the industry, but we do it as standard. So this is your cover strip. So behind there is your fixing screws. We take that out, fit the shutters, put that back on, covers your fixing screws, so it's a nice neat finish. How good are them? They've all got what we call D-molds, so you can see there it's a bit of an overlap. That's not got it on, so what you do, you close that one, and then that one overlaps that one. There we go, nice and level. And the customer specifically said to me, we want these shutters quite far back, as far as we can without hitting the handles, so that they can leave the shutters open, which we do anyway, but we've really made a special effort just to make sure that the customer can use it in that way. So we are coming back doing like the toilet, bathrooms, all the waterproof ones, but we just fitted all the wooden ones today. And how good do they look?